Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel Talks. Star Citizen 3.1 has been out for a little more than a week now, so I would like to have a little talk about this release, the new content we got and the problems we are facing, but also discuss the new 3.1.1 patch that went live earlier today. Before we go ahead though, please allow me to say hi to everybody new and welcome them to the channel and our channel Talks. Channel Talk is our monthly series where we discuss with each other, sharing our thoughts and opinions about our favorite game, but the channel itself as well. This is a great way to communicate directly, for me to tell you what I think of specific features or changes, and of course share my plans for the future. And for you to tell me what you think of Star Citizen, but also provide me with valuable feedback about the channel itself. Channel Talk is an integral part of the channel and a great way to share our opinions about the development of Star Citizen. So welcome to the channel, welcome to our channel Talks, and I am sure you will have a lot of fun with us here in our growing community. Please feel free to say what you have in mind or simply say hi. The release of 3.1 was quite important for Star Citizen since it is the first quarterly release for 2018 and an update that introduces some great new features like service beacons and character customization, features that will greatly expand in the future and help the game to become bigger and better. The main problem with 3.1 is again the poor performance that was introduced basically with the release of 3.0. I think that we are all happy with the existing content and the activities in the persistent universe right now, but the performance is what keeping us from fully enjoying the game even at this early stage of development. The truth is that the performance hasn't really changed with the release of 3.1, and this was expected since the network bind calling was not included in the update. From our poll earlier this week was made apparent that the majority of us are experiencing the same performance as before, with some of us having a much better time in the verse, while for some others 3.1 is, or we should say now, was unplayable. For me personally, the FPS is pretty much the same, ranging from 15 to 25 whenever I join Crusader, very similar to the 3.0 values I was getting. But 3.1 is a lot more unstable than before, with the client crashing every 10 to 20 minutes. Another major issue of the 3.1 update has to do with the stuttering or lag spikes, if you prefer, that has increased as well. Combining the poor performance with specific game design choices like the introduction of expedite claims and the waiting times when claiming your ships has created a frustrating experience for all of us. The waiting time was too long and the cost to get back your ship faster was too high, especially with the rebalancing of profits from cargo. The expedite cost and the waiting times are exactly what the new 3.1.1 patch that was released earlier today is trying to fix. Both the cost and time have indeed decreased, but the performance remains the same, at least for me. The stuttering is still around and the game is crashing as often as before. We have to mention that this is the second time 3.1.1 is going live during the last couple days, and the first time, because of severe issues with the performance, CAG had to roll back to the previous 3.1 patch. But acknowledging a problem and trying to solve it is a great step toward the right direction. In general, what 3.0 and 3.1 and of course 3.1.1 really show is how important technologies like the network bind calling and object container streaming are for the stability of the servers and better performance. Technologies that will allow us to test Star Citizen better and help CAG to build this amazing universe, and hopefully technologies that we will get later this year with the 3.2 and 3.3 updates. Speaking of the upcoming updates that will come later this year, we have to mention some significant changes to the roadmap for 2018. Basically, CAG have changed many features of the 3.2 and 3.3 updates based on the results from the 3.2 feature survey we got some weeks ago. In that survey, CAG asked the backers to vote what they want to see prioritized for 3.2 and beyond. So most gameplay features that were scheduled for 3.2, like repair, salvaging and refuel, were pushed to 3.3, and new features like a party system, quantum linking and item kiosk shopping will make their appearance with 3.2 along with improvements to existing content. important changes that alter the roadmap, and I would like to discuss again once we have more info about them. Before we close the video, we have a special request from Captain Slog to wish his partner Deborah happy birthday. This is coming a bit late since the request was made earlier last month, which has been quite busy with the 3.1 PTU and official release. So happy birthday Deborah, my best wishes for you and Captain Slog, and forgive me for the delay. This is everything I wanted to share with you today, and I would love to hear your thoughts about 3.1 and 3.1.1, the offered content and performance issues you are experiencing. Thank you all for being amazing, being here with me. It is because of you that I keep doing what I am doing, and I am having fun doing it. Special thanks to my patrons, and more specifically Citizen Jacks. Your support is invaluable to me. Thank you all for joining me. I am SquidofLove, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.